listen, I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, gotta hold up your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money never meant much.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. First of 4 to begin the new week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Lays off 2 and 2 now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Another try at 2-2. And that gets him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. This has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Nicholas Castellanos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marisnik on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And now, Ray Guillen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Guillen.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-0 pitch.
Hey.
Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line softly to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put that on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Guerrero has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that 2-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Guerrero leads off first with 1 away. changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it to second for one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could probably play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Soroka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. Joey Votto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. 1-1, here it is. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Last half of the second set to go, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The second baseman, Ke'Bryan.
First delivery to him.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number 1.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 16 homers and 47 RBIs. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting it.
And now in the box, Javier Baez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's totaled 4 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Set and the pitch. Mike Soroka is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set and the 0-1. Misses for ball 1. Baez is off at first with 2 away. Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Kyle Farmer grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
That can be a tough read for the runner at third, because your first instinct is to take off for home on the ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Reds leave 1. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forward the rookie outfielder, Ray Guillen.
The left fielder, Ray Guillen.
First offering on its way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6. Jake.
1 out, bases empty. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He singled first time up. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Another 1-2 delivery. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. First pitch on its way. Nicholas Castellanos is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The third baseman, number 7,
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. 1 out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Castellanos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses again, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. There's 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. So it's just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1 home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. 29 home runs for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Key Brian Hayes digging 15, in now.
Second baseman, Key Brian.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hayes on at first, nobody out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. Farmer's got it. Step on the bag for 1. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
The batter, number 9.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Popped him up. Votto over to his left, and that's the 3rd out.
Don't you see them?
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off to Cincinnati, the catcher,
Tucker Barnhart will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Tyler Naquin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Tyler Naquin.
First pitch on its way. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. This one's flared toward left center, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Kyle Farmer, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Wade Miley, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Mike Soroka. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And that's out number 1. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Ray Guillen stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Miley stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. And now pitch on the way.
The center fielder,
Lorenzo Cain is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Two and one after the foul ball there.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Popped him up. Baez is there. 1 out.
now batting.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First offering on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman,
now into the box, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Jr.
Left side. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Miley into the windup. 1-0 on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And it's fouled away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to bat, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on the way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In is Joey Votto now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very good.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and
leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Key Bryant.
from the stretch, Ke'Bryan Hayes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Farmer brings it in, and there's one away. So next to hit is Wilson Contreras. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Next to stand in is Javier Baez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ball. You better get on the gas.
Who's hitting for the Cubs? Number 16.
Ildemaro Vargas is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
The left fielder,
Count leverage
29.
right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now, Ray Guillen. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit. And he is in there.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Reds nothing. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
Now it'll be Davy Grillon, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
To the plate now, Kyle Farmer, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Amir Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Garrett, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
He's got it. And there's one down now.
Now back, the first baseman.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
At the plate now, Jock Peterson. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say
15,
that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that if that was runners in scoring position.
Chris Bryant will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Chris.
First offering on its way. As, oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. That's strike one. The average entering play at 301. 32 home runs and 63 runs batted in. Down and away, ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone into the bleachers. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 33 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The left fielder, number 29.
Standing in now, Ray Guillen, swinging a liner. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Another good. Adbert Alzolay comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Next to hit is Eugenio Suarez. He grounded out last time up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ripped down the line, right to him. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Reds down to their final out now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. who knows how long this will last.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Soroka hangs win number 11 on his line. Luis Castillo was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Visions of the future, crystal inside, my personal apocalypse.
Here now is the final.
I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise, we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.
Inside the